The head of Luhansk Regional Military Administration, Serhiy Haidai, announced the suspension of the evacuation of civilians. The reason was the shelling of the evacuation vehicle. According to him, the current day an armored evacuation vehicle was going to pick up 10 people from the region and came under enemy fire. The shell fragments pierced the armor of the car. A fatal wound to the neck was received by an accredited French journalist who was covering the evacuation. A helmet saved the patrol policeman's life, Serhiy Haidai said on his telegram. President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky also reacted to the death of Frederick Leclerc. Today, in Luhansk region, the occupiers disrupted the evacuation from the area of hostilities by firing at a car that was to have picked up the locals. French journalist Frederick Leclerc was killed in the shelling. He worked for the French TV channel BFM TV. A little over a month ago, I gave an interview to this particular TV channel. This was my first interview with the French media during the full-scale war. My sincere condolences to Frederick's colleagues and family. He became the 32nd media person to die after February the 24th. Serhiy Haidai, the head of Luhansk Regional Military Administration, said that 2 people had been killed and 3 wounded in Lysychansk the current day. We do not know how many civilians have been killed in the last 2 days in the areas of Severodonetsk that the militants have entered, Haidai wrote on his telegram. The main efforts of the Russian army are focused on establishing control over the town of Severodonetsk. A couple of days ago, they reported that they had captured the entire town. This is not true. Our men are there, moreover, they are fighting back. That is, they cannot move there freely. Now the Russians are planning a military operation to clear the area around Severodonetsk, sending a battalion of soldiers there, which will be entering nearby villages such as Borivske or Sirotene. They are bringing military equipment of such class as Solntsepek in order to simply burn our military. There are also attempts to storm in the areas of Zolote, Komyshuvacha, Nirkove. Fighting continues there, said the head of the region. He added that a total of at least 45 houses had been damaged in the region during the day. On the night of May the 31st, the Russian military launched a missile strike on Sloviansk in Donetsk region. At least 3 people were killed and 6 others were injured, according to Pavlo Kyrylenko, the head of Donetsk Regional Military Administration. The school and 7 other high-rise buildings were damaged. The final number of victims will be known after the rescue operation. During the current day in Bakhmut district, as a result of hostilities, the tightness of the branch of the Tolyatti-Odessa ammonia pipeline was damaged. This was announced by the head of Donetsk Regional Military Administration, Pavlo Kyrylenko. According to him, this branch has not been used since 2014. The valves are closed, but ammonia flows out of it. The head of the region later added that the leak was insignificant and did not pose a threat to the population. The current day, the head of Donetsk Regional Military Administration, Pavlo Kyrylenko, said that the Russian military had destroyed a modern cycling center in Lyman. The bicycle complex, with a specialized route, was the only one of its kind in all of Ukraine. It was being built for over a year and opened last September. The head of the Regional Military Administration added that the administrative building had been destroyed. The unique starting ramp and the track with springboards and turns had been significantly damaged. As a result of the shelling of the Kievsky district of Kharkiv this day, 5 people have been injured, 4 men from Kharkiv, including a 16-year-old boy, and another man from Balaklia. According to Kharkiv Regional Prosecutor's Office, the Russian military has shelled the Kievsky district of the city the current day. 9 streets came under fire. As a result of the shelling, several houses and household facilities have been damaged. In addition, a fire broke out in garage boxes with an area of almost 400 square meters. There were explosions. We all ran away because we are on the front line of the city. Everything comes to us. Because now they are fighting chaotically, it is unknown where the shell will land. Thank God they are fighting less now. They shell mostly from the air. The infantry did not break through to us. Thank God they were not let here. The current day, in the Industrialny district of Kharkiv, the bodies of 2 people were taken out from the rubble of a 16-story building, which had been hit by a missile by the Russian military on February the 28th. 6 apartments from the 14th to the 16th floor were destroyed by the impact. The bodies of a man and a woman were clamped with concrete slabs on the 15th floor. According to neighbors, the dead at the moment went upstairs from the shelter to get food. A spokesman for the Regional State Emergency Service, Yevhen Vasilenko, told Suspilne that the bodies of at least 2 people could still be trapped in the building. Their search will begin in the coming days. The mining of the territory of Chernihiv region continues. The State Emergency Service reported that during the weekend, groups of pyrotechnic works and underwater demining of the SES had been involved 31 times in the disposal of explosives. They found and seized 208 rounds of ammunition. A total of 25,160 explosive devices have been seized since the beginning of hostilities in Chernihiv region. Pyrotechnics from 6 regions of Ukraine help Chernihiv SES representatives demine the territory of the region.